Stop soaking chia seeds like this. 5 dangerous mistakes most seniors make. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Robert Thompson, and welcome to the Senior Wellness Library, your trusted source for practical evidence-based health advice tailored specifically for those of us navigating the golden years. As a board-certified geriatrician with over 25 years of experience helping seniors optimize their vitality, I've seen firsthand how small daily habits can make a profound difference in how we feel, move, and age. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's become incredibly popular but is often misunderstood: chia seeds. Specifically, we're talking about the right way to soak and prepare them to truly support your health after 50. Most people think soaking chia seeds is one of the simplest health hacks out there. You just toss them in water, let them sit for a bit, and voila. You've got a nutrient-packed boost for digestion, energy, and weight management. But in my practice, I've encountered countless patients over 50 who tell me, "Doctor Thompson, I drink chia water every morning, but I still feel bloated." Or, "I add chia to my smoothies, but I don't notice any real benefits." If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. The surprising truth is that it's rarely the chia seeds themselves causing the issue. It's usually a subtle mistake in how they're soaked, prepared, or stored, often without you even realizing it. In cultures renowned for longevity like those in Okinawa, Japan, or the Mediterranean regions, seeds and grains aren't treated casually. They're handled with intention, rinsed meticulously, soaked thoughtfully, and consumed at optimal times to enhance digestion and circulation. Unfortunately, in our fast-paced world, many of us rush this process, use the wrong liquids, skip essential steps, or store them improperly. These oversights can quietly diminish the omega-3 benefits, hinder fiber absorption, and even exacerbate bloating and aging digestive systems. In this in-depth discussion, we'll explore the 5 most common mistakes seniors make when soaking chia seeds, why these errors hit harder after 50, and how to prepare them correctly so they genuinely promote digestion, hydration, and metabolic health. Stick with me until the end, because I'll share a straightforward adjustment you can try for just a few days that many of my patients report makes a noticeable difference almost right away. Whether you're already using chia seeds or considering adding them to your routine, this could transform how your body responds to them. First, let's set the foundation. Why proper preparation of chia seeds becomes even more crucial after the age of 50. Chia seeds aren't just another superfood trend. They're biologically active, interacting directly with your digestive system, hydration levels, and inflammation pathways, all of which evolve as we age. After 50, our bodies undergo natural shifts. Digestion slows down due to reduced muscle tone in the gut, known as peristalsis. Stomach acid production often declines, a condition called hypochlorhydria, which makes it harder to break down foods efficiently. Enzymes that process fibers and fats become less abundant, leading to potential discomfort from what used to be easy-to-digest items. Chia seeds are powerhouse sources of soluble fiber, which when hydrated properly forms a gentle gel that lines the gut, nourishes beneficial bacteria in your microbiome, and helps regulate blood sugar by slowing absorption. This is fantastic for preventing spikes that can lead to energy crashes or long-term issues like insulin resistance. However, if the seeds aren't soaked adequately, that fiber expands inside your intestines, instead drawing water from your body's tissues. This can result in bloating, a sense of fullness that lingers, or even constipation, problems that are amplified in seniors because our colons are less elastic and motility is slower. Hydration is another key factor. As we age, our thirst mechanism dulls, and kidney function may not concentrate urine as effectively, making us more prone to subtle dehydration. Chia seeds can absorb 10 to 12 times their weight in liquid. If they're not fully prehydrated, they pull that moisture from your gut and bloodstream, worsening dehydration and straining an already vulnerable system. Many seniors I see in clinic are on medications like diuretics for blood pressure, which further complicate hydration balance. Then there's the gut lining itself. Over decades, exposure to stress-processed foods, antibiotics, or even NSAIDs for joint pain can thin the protective mucosal barrier in your intestines. This barrier is like a shield preventing toxins from leaking into your bloodstream, a phenomenon linked to low-grade inflammation and conditions like leaky gut syndrome. Properly soaked chia creates a soothing mucilage that reinforces this barrier, acting almost like a natural lubricant. But improperly prepared seeds can act abrasively like little scrubbers, irritating the lining which impairs nutrient absorption and can lead to vague symptoms like fatigue or brain fog. We can't overlook the fats in chia either. These seeds are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, ALE, which supports heart health, reduces inflammation in joints, and even aids cognitive function. However, omega-3s are fragile and prone to oxidation, especially as our body's natural antioxidant defenses weaken with age. Factors like exposure to air, heat, or prolonged storage during poor preparation can oxidize these fats, turning them from allies into pro-inflammatory compounds, the opposite of what we're aiming for in senior wellness. Finally, fiber tolerance changes. What felt invigorating in your 40s might overwhelm in your 60s. It's not that chia is suddenly bad for you. It's that preparation makes all the difference. When done right, chia becomes a gentle ally, providing sustained energy without the crash-supporting bowel regularity, without laxative dependence, and contributing to overall vitality. When mishandled, it can subtly sabotage those goals. In my years of practice, I've found that educating patients on these nuances often turns skeptics into enthusiasts. Now let's move into the heart of our discussion, the 5 dangerous mistakes most seniors make with chia seeds. We'll break each one down, explain the science behind why it's problematic, especially for aging bodies, and offer simple fixes to get you back on track. Mistake number 1, not soaking long enough or skipping soaking altogether. This is hands down the most prevalent and impactful error I see in my clinic. So many well-intentioned seniors sprinkle dry chia seeds straight onto their yogurt, stir them into oatmeal, or blend them into a quick smoothie without giving them time to hydrate. It seems convenient and healthy. After all, chia is packed with nutrients. But from a physiological standpoint, this sets the stage for trouble. Chia seeds are engineered by nature to absorb liquid gradually. Their outer layer forms a gel called mucilage when exposed to water, which is what gives them their superpowers for gut health, satiety, and blood sugar control. But this doesn't happen in seconds. It requires at least 20 to 30 minutes and ideally more for full activation. Eating them dry or barely soaked means the expansion continues in your stomach and intestines, where they siphon off fluids from your body's own reserves. For those over 50, this can manifest as persistent bloating, abdominal distension, a heavy feeling after meals or irregular bowel movements. In more sensitive cases, it irritates the gut lining, exacerbating conditions like IBS or diverticulosis, which are common in seniors. Physiologically lower stomach acid and slower gut motility mean your system isn't equipped to handle these thirsty seeds efficiently. It's like introducing absorbent sponges into a delicate ecosystem. They disrupt the flow rather than enhance it. There's also a lesser-known safety risk. Chia's dramatic expansion has been linked to rare cases of choking or esophageal obstruction, particularly in older adults with dysphagia, swallowing difficulties, or dry mouth from medications like antihistamines. I've had patients describe a stuck sensation in their throat after consuming dry chia with insufficient liquid. The good news, the solution is straightforward, though it demands a bit of patience, a virtue that serves us well in senior wellness. Always soak your chia seeds fully before eating. A reliable ratio is 1 teaspoon of seeds to 6 to 10 tablespoons of water left to sit for at least 30 minutes. For optimal results, especially if you're dealing with the digestive sensitivities, aim for 1 to 2 hours or even overnight in the fridge. Once hydrated, the seeds turn soft and slippery, delivering their fiber omega-3s and hydration benefits without taxing your system. This simple shift often flips the script from chia makes me uncomfortable to chia smooths out my day. And in my experience, for aging bodies, that transformation is invaluable. Moving on to mistake number 2, using the wrong liquid, particularly cold or chlorinated water. This one is sneakier, but it undermines the very benefits you're seeking from chia. Many seniors I counsel grab cold water from the fridge, use tap water straight from the faucet, or even opt for sparkling varieties, thinking any liquid will do. But chia seeds are responsive to their environment, and the type and temperature of the soaking medium profoundly affect their activation, especially in bodies over 50. Let's break it down scientifically. The soluble fibers and enzymes in chia's outer layer thrive under specific conditions. Cold water slows hydration dramatically. The seeds might swell superficially, but the internal gel forms unevenly. This leads to chia that's tougher on digestion, less effective for blood sugar stabilization, and more likely to cause gut discomfort. Chlorinated water common in municipal supplies is another culprit. Chlorine kills bacteria, but it also destabilizes the delicate mucilage, resulting in a weaker gel that doesn't protect or soothe as it should. For seniors with thinner gut linings, this can mean increased irritation, reduced nutrient uptake, and persistent bloating. Temperature is equally critical. Warm water, around 40 to 50 degrees Celsius or comfortably warm to the touch, mimics body temperature, facilitating even enzyme activation and gel formation. It's like gently awakening the seed rather than shocking it with cold, which mimics hibernation and delays processes. From an absorption perspective, this matters for omega-3s. These fats are released more efficiently in proper hydration, nourishing your heart, brain, and joints. Poor preparation means they might pass through unutilized, wasting chia's potential. To correct this, always choose clean filtered water, ideally at room temperature or slightly warmed. Steer clear of carbonated water, which can introduce gas and disrupt gel stability, or heavily mineralized bottled options high in sodium. Non-carbonated mineral water is fine if low sodium. When soaked correctly, chia forms a stable, smooth gel that your body welcomes. It might seem minor, but after 50, these details distinguish between foods that heal and those that subtly stress. Mistake number 3, skipping the rinse and introducing hidden irritants to your gut. This step is frequently overlooked, yet it's a game changer for digestive comfort in seniors. Most people dip right into the bag, assuming those tiny seeds are pristine. But as an agricultural product, chia can harbor dust husk remnants, processing residues, or even microscopic pesticides. Their small size actually makes them more prone to retaining these particles. As we age, our digestive resilience wanes. Lower stomach acid means fewer natural defenses against irritants. Slower motility allows them to linger, and a more sensitive lining amplifies their impact. Unrinsed chia disperses these contaminants into the soaking gel, which then enters your system daily. Over time, this contributes to low-level irritation, manifesting as bloating cramps or inconsistent stools, symptoms I often trace back to preparation habits and consultations. Quality is another angle. Stored chia can develop stale oils or oxidized bits on the surface. Without rinsing, your soak might turn cloudy or off-smelling, signaling compromised freshness. Rinsing not only cleans, but primes the mucilage for better water absorption, yielding a clearer, smoother gel that's easier on the gut and more effective for fiber benefits, like steady blood sugar and satiety. Implementing this is easy. Use a fine mesh strainer rinse under running water for 20 to 30 seconds, stirring gently. Drain, then soak in a clean glass container. It takes under a minute, but elevates chia from potential irritant to true nourisher. In senior wellness terms, it's mindful nutrition at its best, respecting the food to respect your body. Mistake number 4, soaking chia directly in milk sweeteners or fat-based liquids. This is a trap many health-conscious seniors fall into, especially when prepping overnight puddings or breakfast jars. It seems efficient to combine everything at once: almond milk, a dash of honey, maybe some nut butter. But this shortcut interferes with chia's core mechanism, diminishing benefits for those over 50. Chia is hydrophilic, prioritizing water absorption to activate its gel. Introducing fats, proteins, or sugars early coats the seeds, blocking even hydration. The gel becomes patchy and unstable, making digestion harder. With age-related enzyme declines and slower gastric emptying, this can cause food to sit in the stomach, leading to discomfort or reflux. Metabolically early additives heighten oxidative stress during the vulnerable activation phase. Chia's ALA, omega-3 is sensitive. Disrupted hydration reduces its bioavailability, robbing you of anti-inflammatory support for arteries, mobility, and cognition. Fix it by soaking in plain filtered water first. 30 minutes minimum, longer preferred. Once gelled, add flavors. This activation phase ensures nutrients are ready and protected. It's a small sequence change with big payoffs for ageless health. Mistake number 5, storing soaked chia too long or incorrectly. Efficiency drives many seniors to batch prep, stashing a jar in the fridge for the week. But once hydrated, chia's gel is perishable, rich in vulnerable nutrients like omega-3s, fibers, and proteins that degrade with air, light, and time. Oxidation turns beneficial fats inflammatory, hitting seniors harder with less resilient guts and detox systems. Subtle spoilage, sour smells, slimy textures, discoloration can trigger fatigue, stiffness, or digestive upset without obvious cause. Room temperature storage accelerates bacteria, risky when mixed into other foods. Store in airtight glass, not plastic, which leaches refrigerated and consume within 48 hours. Ideally 24. Soak small batches, inspect before use. Fresh chia supports stale stresses. Prioritize quality over convenience for sustained wellness. Now let's synthesize this into the gold standard for soaking chia after 50, a method I've refined through patient feedback and research. It's simple, safe, and maximizes benefits without overwhelming your system. Step 1, measure mindfully. 1 tablespoon per serving, ample for omega-3s and fiber without excess that could burden digestion. Step 2, rinse thoroughly. 20 to 30 seconds under clean water in a strainer to eliminate irritants. Step 3, select proper water, 150 to 200 milliliters filtered, room temp or warm, no cold or treated varieties. Step 4, stir and soak. Mix initially and after 3 to 5 minutes to avoid clumps. Soak 30 minutes minimum, 2 to 8 hours, or overnight, best refrigerated for longer soaks. Step 5, enhance post-soak. Add lemon, cinnamon, ginger, or mint once gelled. Save milk or sweeteners for after. Step 6, store smartly. Sealed glass fridge, use quickly. Check for freshness. Prepared this way, chia aligns with your body's needs, offering hydration, gentle fiber, and anti-inflammation. In conclusion, chia isn't a quick fix, but a potent tool when respected. After 50, preparation determines if it restores or disrupts. Try the gold standard for 3 days. Note your digestion, energy, lightness. If helpful, comment 1 below, share your mistake. To fix, like, subscribe to Senior Wellness Library, and share with a friend. True health stems from intentional habits. Thank you for joining me. Here's to vibrant aging.